So let's go over location and mounting of everything in the front. You can see the front grille. Everything looks OEM. Does not look like there's any laser system installed, but let's take a look here. So we have, starting from the middle, on either side of the camera, we have 2 pods for the TX sensors. And as we move over to the passenger side, there's another pod that's gonna have an RX, and the same on the driver's side. These all have to be in plain sight so we can actually function and jam. The radar, on the other hand, does not. So the radar is actually mounted directly below this headlight on a custom bracket, firing through the urethane bumper, as well as the GPS antenna is right around here. As we walk to the back, we can take a look and see the rear lasers. We have an RX and a TX that are mounted right below the tailgate here, but they blend in right with that piano black trim, so we can save some money and not have to make pods for the rear. The rear radar is going to be sitting right around here, right underneath the crash bar, firing directly out. And then as we move inside, we can see the controller and the display. So the display is now mounted in the overhead trim panel above the mirror. So you can see it's been cut in flush. So that way now it's in your peripheral vision of when you're driving. You can kind of just glance over and see it. The controller has been mounted right down here in this lower pocket. It's easy to get to, and the customer didn't want to cut the leather or modify the dash in any way. These panels are generally cheap to replace from the dealer, so they're usually our go-to to modify. With these systems, we can also change the volume, the color, and all of that. Biggest problem we have with most of these radar systems is getting the sound to be loud enough while driving. This one, we actually took the speaker out of its housing, and it is actually mounted directly below the display in this vented panel. That way there is no lack of volume, and the customer can hear it no matter what he's doing.
Expert menu.
So we have plenty of volume and no issues on that.